Today is a bright and cheerful morning in the Peppa Pig universe. The sun is shining, the trees are swaying gently, and Peppa Pig, now a grown-up, is bustling around her cozy kitchen, humming a happy tune. Peppa's kitchen is filled with the warm smell of toast and coffee, but something is different about today. On the table sits a large, mysterious box marked Old Family Recipes. The handwriting is familiar. It's Mummy Pig's careful, Coley script. Peppa is joined by her younger brother, George, who is also an adult now. He strolls in, still in his slippers, stretching and yawning. "Morning, Peppa," says George. "What's that you've found?" "It's a box of recipes from when we were little," Peppa replies excitedly. "Remember how Mummy used to make us her special apple and carrot mash? I haven't tasted it since I was tiny." George grins. "How could I forget? I always made such a mess eating it." Just then, Mummy Pig walks in, carrying a cup of tea and looking pleased. You've found my old recipe box," she says. "That brings back memories. Would you like to try making some of our favorite childhood food together?" Daddy Pig, reading the newspaper at the table, chimes in. "I remember those days. There's nothing quite like a bowl of Mummy Pig's famous Peppa porridge. Maybe we could all have a taste of nostalgia today." Peppa claps her hands happily. "Let's invite some friends and have a grown-up baby food tasting party." Soon enough, the house is full of familiar faces. Susie Sheep arrives, carrying a bunch of carrots, and Rebecca Rabbit brings a basket of apples from her garden. Pedro Pony, ever the joker, comes in with a chef's hat perched jauntily on his head, and Emily Elephant brings her mother's homemade oat biscuits as a treat. The kitchen becomes a whirl of activity. Adults gather around the counter, peeling apples, chopping carrots, and mixing oats, all while trading stories and laughing about their silly childhood antics. Peppa reads aloud from a card. Here it is: apple and carrot mash. First, peel and chop the apples and carrots, then steam them until soft. Mash together with a little cinnamon. Serve warm. Rebecca Rabbit, who always loved carrots, volunteers to chop. Susie Sheep and George oversee the apples. Pedro Pony and Emily Elephant measure out oats for another favorite recipe from the box: carrot oaty porridge. As the ingredients simmer, the friends share memories. George recalls how he once spilled porridge all over Daddy Pig's new trousers. Daddy Pig chuckles. "Those were my favorite trousers, but the porridge was delicious, so I've forgiven you." Mummy Pig shows a card with a food memory of her own. "I used to make garden green puree when you were both little. Spinach, peas, and just a hint of mint. Shall we try it too?"